In today's video, we are dropping the best settings for Warzone 2. We're going to be showing you my graphic settings, my controller settings, and all of the above. You guys are going to want to stick around the entire video because there's some really important details, especially in the settings. And before we jump into all of this, guys, I want to quickly shout out the Noti Gang. If you guys do want to be featured as Noti Gang, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel with your post noties on, and also comment Noti Gang down below to be featured. We shout out 2 people every single video. Let's get straight to it. Now, starting off with the controller settings, guys, I am a controller player, so I am using the button layout of tactical. This allows me to slide and dolphin dive with my thumbstick. I prefer this, and I've been using it for years. Make sure you guys are throwing on your controller vibration on off. This is absolutely unnecessary. Make sure you guys change that. For my sensitivity settings, I am using 6.7, which it might seem a little slow to a lot of people. However, I know Diaz Biffle also uses 6.6, so go ahead and try this out, guys. If you guys are having a hard time tracking people in the air, a slower sensitivity will help you out a lot. For my ADS sensitivity multiplier, I'm using 0.85. Another very important setting to change under this, guys, is your prioritize interact. Make sure you guys have the interact reload at prioritize interact. This is basically what gives you that contextual tap. So if you guys want to reload or pick up items, it is a tap. However, if you have to do both, you are prioritizing the interaction. It's much better, especially for Warzone 2 and you're opening chests, doors, all the etc. Now, moving on to our advanced controller settings, I'm using dynamic for my aim response curve type. For those dead zones, I'm using 0.03, 0.05 is also very good on this, so go ahead and mess with those. Now, this setting is very important. If you guys are having a hard time using automatic tactical sprint, my opinion, I think auto tac sprint is very weak on this game. I'm using single tap run, and then I'm also throwing on another setting. I am using automatic sprint, and it's 1 tap. For your invert slide and dive behavior, I am throwing on inverted, which allows me to tap to dive and hold the slide. Make sure you have your auto deploy parachute off. Now, for my graphic settings, this might look a little bit different because I am on a 1440p monitor, so your resolution is going to go based off whatever monitor you use. It's 1080, 720, whatever. Just make sure you guys are just taking note of that. For our brightness, we're running 50. Under quality, you're going to want to have all of this, most of this low. The only things that we're doing normal is the texture resolution and texture filter. I will throw this up on the screen so you guys can copy these settings. These are going to give you the maximum performance, especially on PC. Now, moving on to those shadows, we are using the shadow map resolution at normal. This is what's going to allow you to see shadows a lot better and much more clear. For spot shadow quality, make sure you guys are throwing this on high. This is very important. Here are the settings for the rest of the weather and shadows. Make sure you guys check these out. Honestly, I absolutely love my settings. It looks super crisp. Lastly, on this menu, you're going to want to turn off all the weapon motion and world motion blur, guys. This is going to make your game look a lot cleaner, much smoother. Make sure you guys have these off. Now, for FOV, I'm personally using 115, and I absolutely love the affected at ADS field of view. This feels amazing. It's what I've been using on since Warzone 1, and it just feels super clean. Moving on to audio, I'm using home theater. This is great for those footsteps. I know the audio is a little buggy right now in Warzone 2. Hopefully they fix it in the future, but in my opinion, this is the best. Make sure you guys throw your master volume on 100 and adjust your computer settings to your volume as you guys would like. Now, lastly, for the interface, make sure you guys have the square mini map on. This is what's going to allow you to see a lot more on your mini map. As you guys can tell here, this circle kind of cuts out the edges a little bit. So if you guys have the square one on, you're going to see a lot more, especially on the mini map. It's going to be super beneficial, especially for UAVs. That's going to be all of my settings for Warzone 2. And again, if you guys have any questions or if I missed anything, make sure you guys throw them down in the comments down below. I will be responding to absolutely everybody. We'll catch you later. Peace.